Hello. Hello, internet people. Can't see. We're not live yet. We're about to go in 1 second. 1 second. Uh, the experiment of putting it up on YouTube was fun. I am not a fan of this format, this wide by wide. I'm trying to figure out how we can make this a full screen format. You can't do that on Reddit, but I think I can finagle a way possibly to do it. Not sure yet. But um, that will be coming sooner rather than later because first one I did not like at all. Anyways, I'm gonna make my hair a little bit bigger, to because you get more notices that way. Uh, okay, let's do this. Let's get live on let's get live on Reddit and open it up to all the crazy mutants there. Hello Reddit. How is it going today? Hope everybody's doing fantastic. I'm doing good myself. Been sleeping a lot. I don't know why. Just keep falling asleep. I feel like an old man. I'm a very old man all of a sudden. Oh well. Didn't know I would age this much. Uh, age this much. I gotta say, man, this whole pandemic thing has made me feel like I'm 20 years, I've aged 20 years or something. It's uh, really quite harrowing. I'll say that. But anyways, we're keeping a positive attitude. We are moving forward. We're thinking in good terms. Uh, good terms. Um, the apartment is a beautiful little universe. Uh, I hope everybody is feeling good, or yeah, I don't know. I hope. Let's see what have I been doing lately. Uh, I watched this very strange movie. It's called it's a I think it's like the color of pomegranate is what it is, and it's essentially just images like filmed images like or I would almost describe it as kind of like a ballet of sorts, but in film terms, where it's just images and movement and motion. And it's about a poet's life, but it's surreal and weird, and I I didn't realize it would be like this. Best I could say it's like it's almost like a museum piece or something like that, or maybe it's a little bit like Quetzalcoatl. If anybody has seen that movie, that's what it reminded me of particularly. Quetzalcoatl, if you aren't aware, is a very fascinating movie. It's a montage of image and sound, and I would give it a hearty. I think I recommend this movie. Quetzalcoatl I love. You should watch that. That's a great movie. I think I like this movie. I think I do. I need to. I I it's a shame I don't have the. It's I don't. I didn't see it initially on the big screen because I think that's where it really should be is on the big screen. Um, let's see. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? I am reading comic book wise. Ooh, comics! I'm so cool. Um, I'm reading Justice League International. I someday I'll read more modern comics again. I don't know, but right now I'm reading. That's the one I'm reading. It's a lot of fun. It's considered one of the great runs of that series, and I'm enjoying it quite a lot. It's really funny. The dialogue is really smart. Um, smart and very very whip smart in that way. Uh, how is everybody else doing? I'm just chatting here, hoping everybody's just chatting here. Let's see, what else am I doing? Uh, do you ever get like this? Do you ever like read like 5 or 6 books in a row? I've been trying to read this philosophical essay, and I always in the back of my head, I'm humble as heck, guys. I'm like the most humble guy you'll ever meet, but I've been reading. It's the Myth of Sisyphus. It's a fairly famous. It's a fairly famous essay by a gentleman by the name of Camus. Camus. Uh, I don't get it. I'm really struggling with it. So a thing you'll find in a lot of philosophy books is they reference a lot of other philosophers and ideals, and it's always assumed you kind of know who they are already. It's like comic book lore. It's like comic book lore. um, but it means it's a little. Sometimes it's like comic books, but it means it's a little hard at times to kind of figure out. Because it's a lot of Kant, and I have Kant's book, but it's so fucking long, guys. It's so fucking long. I should read Kant at some point. Um, it's as long. Kant, it's as long as like a Lord of the Rings book. It's like, yeah, and I was just like, I could read a fantasy book. I do like reading philosophy books. I actually do legitimately enjoy them. I like discussions of that. I like hearing discussions of that nature. I like anything that makes me feel smart. I always wanted you to feel very, very smart. Um, uh, hopefully everybody. How are people? How are people? Let's see. What games have come out recently? I haven't played a new game in a while. I should. I know everybody's into that Among Us thing. I always thought that was like such a. I haven't played that, but I should. I should. Sounds like a fun game. Um, what what else? What else? What else? Hmm. Sometimes hard to come up with ideas to talk about. Movie wise, what's going on in the world of film today? Uh, let's see. Any news? Um, Animaniacs is there's coming. Oh, they're gonna attempt to do another Cleopatra movie. Anybody who's a fan of like Hollywood history knows about, or probably I don't know. Cleopatra is a notorious film. There've been talks about trying to redo that for years, and I guess Gadot is going to make a concentrated effort to remake that. Um, I was looking up. Um, okay, so Cleopatra is an infamous film. It was over budgeted, and Elizabeth Taylor asked as a joke for I think like $1 million, which would was the biggest payday at that time in Hollywood history, and the producers gave it to her, and then they spent like hundreds of millions of millions of dollars not hundreds of millions of dollars. I exaggerate just a little bit. On uh, on that, and it famously was shit. They had zero film footage that was usable, and then she got into an affair with her co-star Richard Burton. Uh, well, they were both married at the time, and she was already in a relationship with a man with Eddie Fisher, who was a man that who was already married to Debbie Reynolds at the time. So she broke up Debbie Reynolds' marriage to get with Eddie Fisher, and then she left Eddie Fisher to get with Richard Burton, who was also in a relationship at the time. So that's an infamous marriage story. And then they rushed the production of that because they wanted to, Hollywood wanted to capitalize on that relationship, and it was a huge flop and wasn't profitable, I believe, for like 20 years. It took it finally airing on TV a couple times for it to be profitable. Um, Unfortunately, it's kind of a boring movie. Uh, with all the tumultuous like backstage stuff, you would kind of think it would be maybe interesting, or at least interesting in like a fun way, and it's not really. It's a Hollywood would produce at a clip those epic movies that with thousands of people and stuff. And I mean, if it wasn't David Lean, who cared? No, that's mean. There was plenty of good people who made good movies like that. But I mean, Lean kept making good movies like that, and it's like it's just like I guess it's always my thought. It's like, oh, Lean kind of made them the best, and it's like, uh, um, I'm sure like film fans would come out with me with like, and definitely, but it's uh, like the original. Not no, I know that's not the original because that was a remake of a movie from the what was it from the 30 like there was Silent Ten Commandments. Oh God, who was the director? Anyways, I've been who was the director of that film? It was a gentleman by the name of um, oh boy, I can't remember. He's very famous. He's very famous. Like if you ever see like a cartoon with a director, and it's like he's the big the pants and the beret and the riding crop. It's a parody of him. I mean, I guess I could just look it up. Um, so oh, Doc Antle from Tiger King got arrested. Uh, Gee, I wonder why. He didn't come off like the fucking creepiest dude in the world. What with the sex cult and everything, and the pressure and I mean, that's good. Um, Anybody watch Tiger King? I think everybody watched Tiger King. It's like the definitive show of the pandemic. It's what we were all talking about when the pandemic first happened. I mean, I watched it. Car. So fun living in a big city. Love it so much. No, you're bad. Hi, Pickles. Hi, I'm good. I'm good, Pickles. How is it go? How's it going yourself? Um, Good. Just hanging out with you. Just talking to all the cool people. Oh man, you can still hear. You can still hear it. That's. I'm sorry to hear that. Um, I live in a little city called Los Angeles, L.A. I like it, but that's my least favorite. That's my least favorite aspect is the alarm, the alerts, the words. Sirens. Sirens is the word. Um, how was your weekend? Um, I like the weather. People are very nice. Um, when you move from, I'm from Texas originally. Uh, no, I won't say that. That's a mean thing to say. Uh, uh, yeah, maybe a little bit, but it's also a very collaborative place. When you have a lot of people, fuck me. When you have a lot of, when you have a, when you have a lot of people, when when you have a lot of people, it's like every second I try and speak, it's like when you have a lot of people in the same place who all have similar aspirations and similar career goals, you meet a lot of like-minded folks. So it's kind of nice. Pickles. It's kind of nice. You have a lot of people with similar experiences to you. And I find that there's more of an air of collaboration than people kind of give it credit for. The, sa- the sound you heard in the background kind of discredited my point there a little bit, but it's still strong, I think. Fucking hell, that was the first time that's ever been that bad. Something must have happened. There must have been like an accident or something. Because people just kept going beep 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 beep. I mean, honestly, there's no city in the world that isn't free from the scourge of overly ambitious people. Sunday's kind of a loose night, isn't it? It's really funny. I was trying to make a point that LA is actually pretty nice if you meet the right people. LA can be pretty nice, and then it's like, for some reason, the traffic outside my place decided to be loud as hell for the first time in like the whole time I've been living here. It's never been that bad. I always think like people who honk horns because they're mad. It's like, well, do you think the honking of the horns is fixing the situation? Um, Cars are dumb, dumb and stupid. Fight me, big car industry. Oh, you can't. That's because I ruled you. Um, hmm. Uh, hmm. What else is going on? Um, Adam Sandler has a new movie. I feel like just I'm gonna say it. He was fucking robbed of an Oscar nomination. Uh, Uncut Gems is one of the best movies in years, and fucking wrong. I gotta say, of all things, last year was a pretty good year for movies. I think it was one of the best years on record in a long time. I mean, we got The Lighthouse, we got Uncut Gems, we got Parasite. Hello, hi, hi. No, this, as far as we know, this is reality. Coop, as far as we know, this could very well be the dream of some elder god out there in space. But I cannot confirm that. You're right. There are things. You're right. There are things that did sound mysterious when I thought about them more. Why? Thank you, pal. Raise up the lights. I hope. Oh, this thing? It's a microphone. But in many ways, it's a modern. Many ways, it's a modern day samurai sword, a katana, if you will, of sound. Ra- Raise up the lights. Raise up the lights. Raising up the lights. Raise up lights. Raise up lights. Raise up lights. How is anything? How is anything real? There he is. There I am. It, it is a mysterious and wondrous world we live in. If all of life a dream, all of us merely players. Razor blades. I hope this is not a razor blades. What is this for, my good friend? I will gladly say many things. Razor blades, or yes, yes, you can. Feel free to do it. Feel free to be to raise up lights, razor blades, raise up lights. They do sound similar when you say razor blades, raise up lights. Can anybody else tell me why I'm saying these things? Because I'm not totally sure. Is this some trollish trick? How is this real? Nothing we know for sure can be real. All things could be predetermined. The only thing I am certain of is my own consciousness. And even that is in question. That's a good point, Coop. All things are pointless. Yet, it does raise an interesting question. Why continue on if all things are pointless? Brings to mind Sisyphus, who was damned by the Greek gods to continually roll up a boulder. The question is, why did he? The question is, what does Sisyphus think on the way down to pick up that boulder again? The only conclusion is eventually he must have found happiness doing it. And thus there and thus I don't judge for cuddles, my man. All, all is free in the glory in a glorious in the glorious utopia of my mind. We are a post-scarcity society in many ways. Oh, still free, my lady. My apologies. Yo, Cave, how's it going? How are the days? How are the days, Cave? Uh, nothing at the nothing really at the moment. I used to work in the film business. That doesn't really exist anymore. Trying to figure that trying to figure out what I'm supposed to do next. What I'm supposed to do while I'm wait for it to come back is a question I have. Is a question that has been weighing on me quite a bit. No, it's fine. It's fine. It's a right now I'm pursuing writing as a thing. Just trying to become I'm just trying to become my own boss right now just because it's like nothing else to do. Oh, there is nothing to apologize for. There is nothing to apologize for. I am effervescent in your company. Oop. Pearl took a stab at pronouncing your name. Hopefully I'm somewhere in the vicinity. I will do me. I will do me, and you do you. Um. What? Oh, oop, fairy. Okay, okay. Thank you for the info. Fairy, what do you do? If I may be so bold, and feel free not to answer. Um, let's see. Things. Ah, that's that's very noble. That's like a actual noble, great noble profession right there. That's cool. What's like the coolest thing you've found in a thrift store? I would say. What would that be? What's like you found this and it's like yes, this is it. This is like the best thing I've found so far. And caveman, how are you today, my friend? If you're still here. Um. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that sounds real neat. That's awesome. Like legitimately, that sounds pretty cool. Um, I'm very into I'm very into like vintage. I like finding old vintage things like that. That would be a cool, nice find for me. You've hung that up, right? You nice kitchen, nice as heck. Hi, your mother is very proud of you. I will tell your mother what you have done. Hi, kitchen. How's it going? I am currently a single man. So, but yeah, no, I'm single. Not married. Never have been married. I do have a crazy story about how I once almost got married. Uh, but that's a long story that would take time to tell, and I don't have that much time. Hi, hi North. How's it going? Uh, you're so kind. You are. Oh, that is a good question. That is very probably Fargo. That's the movie I've seen the most. It's a conspiracy, kitchen. It's a conspiracy. Um, it really it's a very it was a very intense and interesting period of my life. Uh, the reason why I almost did it. Um, it's I honestly don't know if I have. It's like Fight Club is a very good pick. I love Fincher too. I just don't think I have enough time to tell. I'll I'll next time I come on, if you catch me, I'll tell you that story. Ooh, Edward Scissorhands. Edward Scissorhands. Um, come on. What is everybody? What is everybody's? Um, yeah, I think Fargo. I mean, your I feel like your favorite movie. My favorite movie changes with what day of the week it is. But lately, I've been leaning towards Fargo because I've just rewatched that so many times, and it's like perfect. It's perfect. But I do love Edward Scissorhands. I recently rewatched Beetlejuice, and I really enjoyed that. Um, did you know there was a musical based on it? I just found this out. Aww. Everybody's always so kind here. And or everybody's all yeah. Uh Girl with the Dragon. Love that. Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, Nine Inch Nails is like awesome is awesome at scoring stuff. Um I listen to the Social Network soundtrack all the time. Trent Reznor scored that as well if people aren't aware. Um yeah, it's crazy how many like rock stars are now like scoring movies and like are doing really good at it. Yeah. I am such an Orson Welles fan, so I'm gonna be interested in that. I'm very curious how that's gonna work, because Howard Mankiewicz is a very fascinating character. Um, who else is the Radiohead guy for PTA is also great. Johnny Greenwood. I really like his scores too. And Nick Cave is Nick Cave is doing really good. I do. I in fact do. I in fact do enjoy them. One of my two favorite movies from last year were the. I I guess three. I would say three were Uncut Gem, The Lighthouse, and Parasite. Yeah, yeah. I heard your. I haven't seen the Suburbia remake. I should. Oh yeah. Is Pinky Blinders good? Is that a good? Is that a good show? I've seen people talk about it. Yeah. Parasite was so fucking good. I literally I was like I that has to be like one of the best choices the Academy has made for Best Picture. I was saying though that last year I think was like a really good year for movies. Like I was thinking about it. Like like yeah. I really yeah. The Uncut Gem soundtrack is fantastic too. Yeah. I think we had like just like a legitimately great year for movies. Like I think like all the movies that came out that year were good to excellent. Parasite, Parasite, Lighthouse. What am I forgetting? Uncut Gems, Knives Out. So many good. They were just uh, 19, 1917. It was a shockingly great year for movies. Um, Lighthouse is a movie I keep going back to in my head. It's like, wow. It totally sold me on. Yeah, horror has been doing. Horror has, I think horror is in a really good run lately. It's been going from strength to strength. Midsummer, didn't that come out this year? Yeah, Midsummer was also really good. Um, Ari Aster, yeah, he is good. He is very good. Um, yeah, I know, very good. The guy who did the music for Hereditary is. I'm such a fan of Charlie Kaufman. I've been procrastinating on seeing that movie. I don't know why. I don't know why I haven't watched that movie yet. I am such a Charlie Kaufman marker. Whatever. I'm just such a fan of his. I don't know. Sometimes I procrastinate. I like Orson Welles is also one of my favorite directors, and I haven't watched the other side of the wind yet for some reason. Well, my tolerance for movies like slower paced movies is pretty high. I got to admit. I liked Hereditary, um, but yeah, I have a pretty high tolerance for slower paced movies. I'll say that. Um, yeah. He also did that really. Ah, look up his short film. It's yes. That's what I was about to mention was Uzumaki. I am so excited for that. I have not. I have not. I will give that a look. That sounds fun. That sounds fun. Uh oh, did we just get more time? Um, let's see. Well, it's less than a minute. Um, well, it looks like my time is about to end, guys. Uh, I do have a Discord server if anybody wants to join. Feel free to. I have a Discord server. I'm going to check. I'm going to check. I'm going to check it out once we're done. Unless anybody wants to extend the thing. Anyways, it was real nice talking to you. Oh, okay. Well, that's it. Kind of a slow start, but we had a real good influx of people. It's always fun to meet new people. I didn't get a lot done with the drawing, but I hope you it's good to meet people and have a wonderful day. And for the one or two people that might stop by this accidentally. Okay, bye.